lights, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 red lights, and we are go, go, go. Unbelievable stuff there. Absolutely brilliant here. Brilliant. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant here. Unbelievable stuff there. We got 2 in the bed there. We've got 3 in the bed moments here. Unbelievable stuff there. What a move! What a move!
Good evening everyone and welcome to the CWC Racing League. This is the Casual Weekday Championship, the F1 League, the Premier League, the top division. I am your host with the most, Malk. Tonight we're at the glorious race of the Austrian Grand Prix. It's going to be an absolute classic, and will be a classic because it's going to be a short track. I think it's about 10 or 11 turns. I think it's 10 turns. Yes, it is just 10 turns. So 10 turns will be at the Austrian Grand Prix, and there's going to be about at least 36 laps, at least. So there'll be quite a few overtakes, which we're hoping for 2 beds or 3 in a bed moments. Fingers crossed as well. But last week, if you missed out on the French Grand Prix, it was an absolute manic. It was an absolute manic race, to be fair. And Jamie Morris won the first race. Won his first race of the season. So it's interesting to see if he can try and keep that momentum going. That's the big question of all. But yeah, it's Cameron, who's a few races he's been really struggling, and I'm saying this, he's been really struggling. Last week, I'll mention it on here. Last week, I noticed something weird on his car. Basically, he lost control of the car, and he couldn't do anything about it. As in, the game wouldn't let him recontrol the car. So unfortunately, that's why he crashed at the French Grand Prix. Now, I first thought it was, I thought he made a mistake, or there was a crash. Yes, there was a crash, but I did not expect to be that scenario. So I'm hoping that there'll be no more bad looks from Cameron's point of view, from everyone's perspective. But it's brought the championship even closer than ever before, because I think if Cameron did not had any of those issues, he would have had loads of, a bit of a gap from first to second. But yeah, we'll look at the standings just a moment or two. We got the league. I'd like to thank LeagueRacing TV channel for all the live races exclusively live on their YouTube channel for the CWC Racing League for F1 and also F2, which is also live and exclusive for you guys right here, right now. Yeah, so let's go back to the driver standings. So, as I said, Jamie Morris won the first ever. He's won his first time this season. It was not first race of the season, but you know what I mean. For the first time for him this season. And let's hope he can try and put the pressure on. Because Cameron is in the lead with 59 points. Jamie is in second with 50 points. You got Bandit or King with third with 48 points. Fernando Alonso is in fourth with 46 points. Snookster is in fifth with 44 points. You got Mikey, who's in sixth with 42 points. You got Robin, I think it is Robin. I don't know why they call Bob the Builder, but it should be Robin. In seventh with 36 points. Ninja is in eighth with 28 points. Arthur is in 9th with 27 points. And then you got Leroy, who's in 10th, joint 10th with Neymar with 25 points. And the rest are under 25 points now. But yeah, Arthur got his first podium of the season. You got Mike, who got his first podium of the season as well. So, and Jamie got his second, but obviously his first win of the season as well. So, the championship is getting a little bit closer. And Carlsberg, the Drivers' Championship winner from the last 2 seasons, he's been really struggling. But he's in 14th place. So, hopefully he'll try and bounce back in the next, hopefully after this race, but we wait and see how it all plans out as well. But yeah, sorry, I was just making sure that there's no other updates. So I was double checking on the updates from the Discord. The constructors, you got the Alpine, who's just moved into the prime position in first place now with 82 points, and they're doing a stellar of a job. To be fair, they've put their money where they're worth. They've put their money's worth, money where their mouth is, or something like that. So the Ferrari team, who are dead certain favourites this season, they're in second, but like I said, they are 11 points. No, 13 points, sorry, not 11 points. Get ahead of myself. Yes, 13 points. Pressure or something for the Ferrari team. You got Jamie and Echo, who's in third with the Alfa Romeo with 67 points. Arthur and Disco Stew with the Haas team with 52 points. Bandit or King with Kieran Day with 5th place with 52 points, joint in 4th. And the rest are under 52 points as well. So, interesting stuff for these guys. Hopefully we'll get a few more unbelievable moments, shall we say. Absolutely unbelievable moments as we can about to start. I think, from what I've been told, we might start in about 1 minute's time. So, let's go straight there as well. If you are, if there's any issues with the game or anything like that, please let me know, because I've had a few times where I've had a few issues with the game sounds and everything like that. So just let me know, guys, if there's any issues from my end as well. It'll be fantastic. And we've got nearly a full grid. So 18 drivers. So 18 drivers will be all set, ready to go for the Austrian Grand Prix. And that was perfect timing, actually, because we're about to start. Just to recap, guys, this is the final race of the third parters, or should we say, the final race of the third parter. So at CWC they have 6 races and then they have a break, another 6 races, then they have a break, then they have another 6 races, and then that's the championship sorted. So this will be, because we're on round 6, next week there'll be no racing, and we'll only be back on for in 2 weeks' time after the Austrian Grand Prix, which I believe will be at the first time ever be at the Portimao, at the Portuguese Grand Prix as well. So interesting stuff. So some of these guys are absolutely eager to get started now. So I think personally, from my perspective, is if Cameron does not get a good start tonight, then he'll be under a lot of pressure coming up to the start of the second, or start of the 6 lots of races coming up. But I know Cameron, he'll try and bounce back. I know he will. It was just a freak accident from the game itself, and it's a weird one. He's had really rotten luck with a few weeks where it's clearly not his fault at all, from what I've seen. Clearly not his fault. But hopefully, I'm hoping that we're going to see a few unbelievable moments. Now, if we do get rain, great. If we don't, that's still fine. It's still fine. But the tyre wear, I think the tyre wear will be fine. I think it's a 1 stop. if they start on the softs, they'll have to try and get that mediums all the way to when they. They'll have to go to like lap 16, 18 for the softs. So it's a bit of a tough ask, really tough ask. Now, if I remembered it right, I did the one stop, which is the soft hards. Now you probably think that's a bit daft because I was trying to play cool and calm and be collective. So, just to recap, guys, there'll be no graphics from me from now on. Because of the technical issues we've had for the last few weeks, there will be no graphics from me this season, unless we get some dramatic improvements, but I doubt it very much. So, I know I probably said harsh then, sorry, but basically I just hope that they've sorted out the issues, but if not, then that's what I said, a bit doubtful, to be fair. But anywho, you're going to get the real life, the PSN names as well. But yeah, if you are watching the stream, good evening to you all. Hope everyone's okay and well. So Mikey is coming up to be the first person to do the qualifying. So yeah, it should be interesting stuff. Mikey's just coming up to the DRS straight. Now this is one of, I believe, 3 DRSs. So after they come to turn 1, that'll be the first DRS. The one that Mikey's just gone now, that was the second DRS. And then the DRS for the third one, which should be the start finishing line straight. So that'll be the pressure points. That'll be the pressure points for them at all best. So I'm just having a look to see what Mikey's on. Mikey's on the softs. So Mikey will have to try and get a really, really good lap. Now, the drivers have been warned about the pit entry. The pit entry is a bit awkward at the Austrian Grand Prix. They have to stay on the right side of the white line if they are going to the pits. If they go outside and cut in, went too far in, then they will get a penalty straight away. And they've been having it like they've been strict about it since season 1. So have to be very careful. So Mike is done a 16.1. So yeah, good start. You have to be like 15.9 if I remember it right in the softs. You need to aim for 15.9. Yellow flag set to 2. Not sure where that might be from the turn 3 kick. Then Mike is just passing to turn 4, then to turn 5, 6, and then come down the straight with down the hill section 44.9. That's a good time. He should be aiming for 104s or 105, 104, 105s. Passing to turn 8 into turn 9, and then coming up to turn 10. This is the part where you can easily invalidate your lap when you go too far wide to the left hand side. And a 104.6 on the softs. That's a good time for Mikey. That's the best time I've seen for him for a very long time. Cameron is just going to do his lap now, but Arthur did a 104 flat on the medium tyre, so that's a really good time actually. So Mikey, that's quite interesting. So we are going to hit the 103s. Cameron, I tell you what, he's very lucky, you know. He's very, very lucky. Ekameister's done a 104.7, so I'm very surprised that the mediums are going to be in the 104s. I expected them to be like the 105s, but these guys are getting a little bit quicker. I'm just trying to have a look to see who else is out. Snookster, I think Alonso's moved to second with a 104.447. So let's see how Snookster can try and do. If he can get into the 44s, 44.9, that's good. Yeah, flag set to 3. Oh, he got a little bit wide and he's invalidated his lap. So that will compromise too much. Again, yeah, flag set to 3. Oh my god, Snook. That was a last minute ditch from Snookster. So Bivezia is just trying to do his out loud. Where's Kieran D? Kieran D. strange. We might see a little bit of issues with the telemetry. Jamie Morris did a 103.9 on the softs, so that's a good time for him. Okay, I'm having a bit of issue with the telemetry on Kieran D's car. Kieran D's car saying he's in Sector 3, which he's technically not. He's in Sector 1, to be fair. So, I don't know what's happened to him. What the hell? Who the hell did I just watch? That is a weird glitch. Carlsberry has been disqualified for blocking the session, blocking the pit lane, so he'll be absolutely fuming. That's weird. So Carlsberry is going to be disqualified from the pit lane, and he'll be starting around the back of the grid. In 18th place is the Drivers' Championship winner from the last 2 seasons, is having a torrid start to the championship, defensive or title defence. Again, like I said, when you have a brand new game, it's a whole new different ball game because you don't know what everyone's going to be on. Yes, he's on the wheel for the first time, so it just all depends. It just all depends on how he can try and step up the gear. And Gilletto's got pole position now with a 103.817, so by 900 of a second ahead of Jamie Morris. So yeah, I think I've been really impressed with Arthur's medium tyre stint tonight. But again, it's all about keeping it cool, keeping it calm, and just try and survive the best that you can be. Yellow flag set to 1. That is the McLaren. I think some of the drivers, and also one of the Red Bull drivers, that might be King, who's just slowed down massively. He's going to slow down massively because I think one of the the Aston Martin, I think that might be Ninja actually. Ninja's invalidated his lap, so he's having a torrid time to start his racing. But I do apologise for the earlier glitch that I had. It picked a different person, but it had Kieran D's name on. And this is not my graphics, it's the actual game's graphics. And Cameron is in purple on second sector. So it'll be interesting to see. And Ninja's out. Ninja is out. Oh, he's spun. He spun after turn 6. So he needs to try 103s. Oh my god, 103.832. 1500s? 1500s of the second. That is mad. So Cameron is on the softs and he's done a stellar job. Gilletto is still in first. Mikey, who's 410, he did a 104.2. So he's just done that on the soft tyre, so that's a good job. And one of the Ferraris, that might be Cameron. Yeah, it is Cameron. That might be Cameron. You got Alonso. So Alonso, who's Alpine team with Chang'e Wow, who's both of them in 8th and 9th respectively. They still kept it within the top 10. These guys, they still kept it within the top 10, and they've done a stellar job. To be fair, absolute stellar job. So yeah, 104.4 from Alonso. He needs to try and push if he wants to try and get a good result. So Arthur did a 103.853. Alonso's invalidated his lap. But what time he would have done? A 104.1. He would have done a 104.1. He would have moved up to 6. And Swords moved up. I think that might be King. Is that King? Yeah, it is. It is King. So King is going up to the 4th place. Jamie Morris is in pole position with a 103.613. 2 tenths quicker. 2 tenths quicker. Where's Charlie now? Charlie. He's got a validated lap. Kieran D. At the moment, Hecht as Snookster. Kai and Bevezia. They're the only ones intact and active. The ones who have not got a lap time so far, with 8 minutes 10 left on the qualifying. And Carlsbury has unfortunately left the garage. Hopefully he'll get back in as quickly as possible, but you'll have to do it within. You have to get back just before 8 minutes of the time, because otherwise. Oh, Hector 21 is still a 104.2. See, the times are coming in. The times are coming in, and as you can see, between 1st and 13th is by 1 second, guys. 1 second, absolutely mad. And where's all that coming from? I don't get it. Where's all that coming from? Yellow flag set to 2. That might be the Mercedes of. That might be Gilletto, actually. Yeah, this is Gilletto. It looks like the McLaren of Hecht, slowing right down. But he's going to get. I think that might be the. Is that Charlie? Yeah, this is Charlie. Charlie is still intact. He's wanted to try and get a good lap on those medium tyres. Oh, he's had his lap! And he would have been a 10th quicker. Carlsbury's finally joined from the garage. Oh, Charlie, who's in 6th place with that soft tyre stint. He's going to have to go get himself back in. I've noticed a few drivers cutting the corners. Oh my God! Bloody hell! That was... Charlie ain't messing about. That is... To be fair, he needs to get quick. And Arthur's invalidated his lap, and he would have done a 1:03.640. He would have got second. Gilletto will not improve. Oh, Arthur! Where art thou, Arthur? Unbelievable stuff. Changane, wowee! And he's in 10th with a 1:04.3, but he's invalidated his lap. Where's Mikey or Kieran Day? Both of them are joined together actually on track. So insane stuff. And to be fair though, these guys they've been. I've known these guys for a very long time. They're who I respect as well. And everyone else who I've known for the years, but I'm just saying these two should be mad. So Arthur has retired from the session now. He will not improve. So he retired on track. So Kieran Day, the Flying Scotsman, who was battling out with Carlsbury twice when Carlsbury won those two championship seasons. But like I said, Kieran Day, he's one of those drivers where he does a great start, then as soon as one race is buggered or ruined, his confidence drops. And I don't know why. I don't know if it's a mental thing or like trying to get the rhythm going of the car and try and get some good results and putting it under a lot of pressure. Bevezia has retired from the session, so at the moment Ninja, Bevezia, Carlsbury and Arthur, the only ones who have had retirements on track or have had DSQs or if they had no time at all. So Kieran D, oh my God, he's not happy with that time. He could, or unless he's doing a tease, he's probably doing a tease actually. So Mikey's about to do so. Let's look at Charlie now. Charlie, who's doing everything he can on the Aston Martin car. So yeah, he's trying to do everything he can, and if he can get a good, I mean, Charlie, who's or Chizaz, I always say, he's had three out of the 5 races already when he's had no points at all. His best running was the first race of the season. I think that was at Bahrain. Was it Bahrain? Yeah, it was Bahrain. Oh, he stopped. I think he's just letting one of the drivers through. That might be the Alfa Romeo. That might be Echo. Where's Echo? Echo moves up to 11th. Still not in the top 10. Still cannot get into the top 10. And Robin and Kieran D are the only ones who have had the good times, but they've done it in the medium tyres. So, obviously, if I remembered it right, the tyre difference times, it's not much of a difference between the softs and mediums around this track. I think it's about 5/10. But it's not as massive as like 1 second or 2 seconds on some of the tracks where the hard tyres was like longer than ever before. But it's quite interesting. It's quite interesting to see how they can try and push on. Let's have a look at Snook now. Oh, Snook's invalidated his lap. Just about to watch him, he gets an invalidated lap. So Kai is in 14th at the moment. Has he improved? Yes, he does. He moves up to 9th. So the Alpha Tower guy moves up to 9th. So that's a good time. 104.196. Just miss out by 300s to Charlie. Big boy Juan. I haven't seen him in decades. Feels like decades. Feels like a while ago. And it's good to see him back, actually. He's in the Haas car. And he moves up to 3rd. He moves himself up to 3rd. Where's Jamie? Jamie's 10th quicker. 100th quicker. So could we see 103.5s from Jamie? Oh my god, we could have a 103.4s, possibly. Looks like Mikey has retired, and he looks like he's retired at turn 4. Oh, Jamie! Oh no, Jamie's invalidated his lap. Jamie has invalidated his lap. So, where's Juan? Juan will not improve by that first sector time. Be interested. Oh no, he spun! Juan has spun! Juan has spun. Kieran D, the Flying Scotsman, moves up to 5th. That's a good time for him, actually. He really needs that, the Red Bull car. King. Actually, where's Giletto? So, can Giletto try and get a good lap to stop Jamie Morris? I think Jamie Morris would have had a 103.4. So, just waiting for Giletto to get a good lap into second sector. Got yellow flags sectors 2 and 3. That might be Juan who's slowing down. So Giletto is a 10th quicker. Same time as what I think is similarity to the time that Jamie Morris has done. If he can nail turns 9 and 10, this is going to be close. Oh my god, Giletto. Oh, is he back to his lap? Would he have improved? Yeah, he would have improved by a 10th. And he would have got pole. So, 2 drivers who have been... Oh, what's happened to Cameron? Oh, Cameron went onto the gravel. And time has now stopped, guys. Time has now stopped. Let's have a look at King now. King is at the moment in 7th place. Looking at the times, that's shocking. It's like 2:10, so you lose 7 positions already. Oh my god, King could be on pole position actually, depending on how he can try and push up. But he's got a few drivers ahead of him. He's got to be careful not to cause any accidents. Oh, that was close. Can King try and get a good exit? Snooks has retired, and King! Oh! 103.7. He improved his time, but only by a 10th. And he misses out by 900ths of a second. So where's Jamie? Is Jamie going to improve? He's 600 quicker on his best time. Oh, he misses out by a 100th of a second. Cameron, what's happened to him? What's happened to Cameron, actually? So Cameron, I don't know what happened to him actually, so hopefully he's alright. But at the moment he's in 5th. Oh, he had front wing damage. But then he went onto the gravel, so I don't know if he got caught by anyone or he made a mistake or what. But But yeah, well done to Jeremy Morris. Again, can he try and keep that run going and gain the second win on the bounce? That's the big question of it all. But, or can Gilletto, King or Juan on his return back to the F1 scenes to stop the pile, as well as Cameron and Kieran Day. But then again, if I've not heard anything from the weather crew at all, so if you do, tell me. But yeah, I've not heard anything from the weather crew, so this is going to be a bit of a shock for me to find out what's going to happen. But well done to Jamie Morris, who got pole position with a 103.613, so well done to him. So he's in first position. You got Gilletto is in second, King is in third, Big Boy Juan is in fourth, Cameron is in fifth, Kira D is in sixth, you got Arthur seventh, Fernando Alonso is in eighth, Chege Wow he's in ninth, Guy is in 10th, Mikey's in 11th, Charlie's in 12th, Hecht is in 13th, Eckermeister 14th, Snookster is in 15th, Ninja's in 16th, Bethesda 17th, and Carlsberry's in 18th. Snookster, Ninja, Bethesda, Carlsberry, they're the only ones who've had no times or DSQ in that sense. But if you like what you've seen so far, guys, please make sure you like and subscribe to the LeagueRacing TV channel for all the live racing itself. And we are aiming for at least 10 likes tonight, guys. We're aiming for at least 10 likes tonight. It will be a massive help to me. A massive... Oh! Oh my! The reason why I said oh my is because we've got rain. We have got rain, and when someone starts that, I find that quite annoying, because they're now like, yeah, I know. It's a wet race, let's start it. What's the worst that could happen? So it's insane stuff now. So yeah, we're just waiting for some of the drivers to get themselves sorted and ready to go, but it looks like it's just intermediate conditions from what I could see anyway. Oh my god, Jamie's spun! Jamie has spun. That could be a DSQ. Delta has joined. I think he's joined very late, so he won't be able to join the racing. What's going on between Mikey and Hecht? Oh my god, what's going on there between the Ferrari and the Aston and the Alpha Kai and Cameron? What the hell's going on? You had Jamie spun. You had quite a few drivers who've had DSQs. So now they're going to have torrid time at the start. The predicted pit stop strategy is definitely the one stop if it stays like this. I've not heard anything from the rest of the crew at all. So yeah, so it's just interesting to see what everyone else has thought of the race itself, and with a wet race, it brings all the form book completely gone. It just makes it completely gone. If Jamie can try and put the pressure on, so if Jamie can try and pull away and avoid the pressure, so to say, against Gilletto, King and Juan, then that will be a fantastic start. But Cameron, Kai, Mikey and Hecht, they're going to have cold tyres to start off with, and they're going to be struggling at the start. They'll be massively struggling at the start. So good luck to them. So here we go, guys, for the round 6 of the CWC Racing League, the F1 League, on the LeagueRacing TV channel. I wish everyone all the very best of luck. Who will try and win the 6th race of the evening? 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 red lights, and we are go, go, go! As you can see, Cameron's tyre wear is really struggling like mad. And oh my god, to try to avoid the contact at the start. And there's so much carnage to try and avoid as much as possible. You got Kieran D try and make the move onto the inside line, and there's quite a few drivers who try and make 2 in the beds and 3 in the bed moments as well. So just interesting. So just try and see what's going to happen. You got yellow flags at the 2. What's happened to Carlsberry? Carlsberry's trying to. Brevizia is dropped down. Well, moves it back up to 14th place. Kira D putting the pressure on. Big boy Juan is in 3rd place. And you've got quite a few drivers who've all close to each other. Ninja's getting close to Cameron, who's in 11th place. So you can see the tyre wear is going to be absolutely shocking. Oh my god, what's happened? Schwan has spun. Schwan has spun and Arthur's spun. Oh my god, what's going on there? What's going on? And there's quite a few drivers have gone way track. And what's happened to... oh my god. What is going on? Alonso. Is that Alonso? Right. So Arthur and King had a bit of a merge together, shall we say. Yellow flag set to 3. That might be from Carlsberry's point of view, going back into the pits. But King is making a move into turn 3! Two in a bed moment. And he made the move. He has. He's still made the move. They're still going for the 2 in a bed. They're still going for that 2 in a bed moment. And King's made the move. King has made the move back himself up to 3rd. No, he hasn't. Arthur has got back to 4th. Sorry, not 3rd. 4th. King's dropped down to 5th. Alonso's putting a lot of pressure on King. King's gone to the... Oh my god, King has gone to the gravel itself and could have lost massively. Ninja's dropped down to 15th. There's quite a few drivers moved up a few positions by the looks of things, but hopefully not too much. But looking at this battle for 6 and 7, the yellow flag's set to 2. Jamie Morris has got the fastest lap on the race now with 122.894. Yeah, so King is the only one who's getting close to this battle. It looks like Echo Meister's made the move on to Cameron. Cameron after trying around the outside, trying to avoid the contact between himself and Charlie. He's going to lose another position if he doesn't watch it to Bevezia. Cameron, oh, contact! There's been contact between the Williams driver and the Ferrari. And as you can see, Cameron's lost a bit of his front wing damage on the right side, so he's having a torrid time to start off with at the CWC Racing League, the F1 League. And you don't want to do that at this stage. You do not want to do that at this stage. The camera angle that I had from Cameron's was bad. Yeah, so Charlie's putting the pressure on. Echo Meister for 8th place. So let's see if we can try and make that move done. Cameron's dropped down to 12th. Snoopster is moved up to 11th. And I tell you what, Gilletta says 10 minutes until dry weather. Oh, okay. So we've been told that 10 minutes till dry weather. So based on the lap times that I'm seeing at the moment, we might see the dries in about next 5 laps or so. Might be, with the rain to stop. With the rain to stop as well. So might be 10 minutes. Might be. So it looks like Charlie. Is Charlie making the move? He's going to make the move. He's got no choice. He's got to make the move onto the Echo. Yes! Brilliant move. Brilliant move from Charlie. Just at the nick of time against Echo. Carlsberg's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. He really... Oh no, he's spun. Oh no, is that Cameron? I think that's Cameron, you know. Oh no, it isn't. It might be Carlsberg. Yeah, it is Carlsberg. Carlsberg's way back. I'm so sorry about that, guys. I thought it was Cameron then. Juan, who had that spin earlier on at the first lap. He'll be under a lot of pressure to get some decent points for the Haas team. And he's challenging Mikey, who's in 12th place, who's, yeah. Alonso's moved to 5th. King's dropped down to 6th place. So King's moved to 5th. Alonso drops down to 6th. And yeah, the pressure's on. The pressure's on. And Jeremy Morris, who's at the moment, I'm saying this again, at the moment, putting the try and get as close as possible. You got these battles going on, and then you also got the battles ahead, which Eckermeister, Bivezia, Snookster, Mikey, and also Juan, they're going to be in a 5-card battle for 9th place. And also you got the Arthur and King battle. Oh my god, Snookster's lost the back end. Mikey on the inside line! He's trying to hold on the inside line! Oh, fair play to these two. Fair play. Oh, Mikey say, look, Snook. I'll take that move any day, sunshine. And that's what it is. Juan will be making the move in a moment too, depending on how Snookster can try and hold that car for dear life with that McLaren. Charlie could be closing in on Kai for 7th place. And Juan made the move onto the inside line against Snookster. Oh god, that could have been a catastrophic moment. Oh, who's that behind? Ninja's out! Ninja is out, he got spun by himself. So, I'll be very surprised if there's no safety car. I was going to say, be very surprised if it wasn't a safety car. So we're going to have the first safety car of the evening. Ninja is the first casualty of the Austrian Grand Prix. So, Juan is severe collision with Mikey. Strange. So, the safety car will be in. So yeah, mad scenes. So yeah, we've got Jeremy Morris is in first. Giletto's in second. I think Jeremy Morris would be a bit annoyed because he had his best opportunity to pull a gap. He had a 1 second gap and he kept it within 1 second. Now, if I remembered it right, the rain's still going. The rain is still going. But we're still waiting for the for more confirmation of the weather. But yeah, it's been a mad start, to be fair. Oh, Hector's already gone for the mediums. I think that's a bad. Well, actually, the rain has stopped. The rain has stopped at turn 3. Has it stopped completely though? Like, some parts of the track is still wet. Like, you can still see the raindrops. So Hector's the only one who has gambled to go on the medium tyres. Now I know he's already a lap down, but it is still worth a try. Still worth a try to gamble on. But I do feel worried about him because, as you can see, some parts of the track are still wet. So he's going to struggle like mad on some of the corners. But then again, it all depend on how you can try and keep it cool and calm and be collective as well. So it looks like trying to see what's happened now. So as things stand in the minute, Jerry Morris is in first, Giletto's in second, Kieran D is in third, Arthur is in fourth, King is in fifth, Alonso's in sixth, Charlie is in seventh, Kai is in eighth, Eckermeister is in ninth, Bivezia is in 10th, Snookster is in 11th, Mikey is in 12th, Robin is in 13th, Juan is in 14th, Cameron is in 15th, Carlsberg is in 16th, and Hector, who's the only one who's gambled on the mediums, is in 17th place. But as you can see, the rain has stopped at the first sector. So I'm going to watch it from Jerry Morris's car. So I did say about 5 laps we're going to see the rain, based on what I'm seeing with the times as well. So it just all depends if he can try And we'll have a look at turn 6. That's where we saw plenty of rain. Yes, you could see, oh, I don't know if that was from the safety car. But yeah, some parts of the some parts in some tracks is still wet from that point of view. So, like the first sector is coming up to dry. But the second and third sectors, they're still wet. Especially the third sector. Look at it. Look at it from Hector's point of view. He'll be hoping that the safety car... Well, I think the safety car is going to come in this lap because Carlsberg's getting close. Yeah, Carlsberg's getting close. Oh, he's struggling like mad with the wheel. I don't know what's happened to him. So, yeah, as you can see, the first sector is pretty much slowly coming into the dries, but the second and third are still intermediate tyres. So, I'm really do hope that Hector's not made a mistake. I really do hope he hasn't made a mistake. Well, the first few sectors, the second and third, is just atrocious with the weather. I know this part is the second sector, but it's the part when you come up to turn 6 onwards and then into the first turn. That's where it got heavier. See? And safety cars in this lap, guys. So Jamie Morris will be the leader. So he needs to get a good exit and trying to pull away again that second gap. Carlsberg's the only one who's got a penalty at the moment. But yeah, if Jamie Morris can get a good exit at turn 8 and 9, he's trying to... Gilletto's going to have to be on his ball. Carlsberg's got a severe collision penalty with Cameron. So the two Ferraris are having a bit of... Was that... Yeah. So the two Ferraris have got penalties. And now Jamie Morris is now pulled away, and we're back to live racing, guys. We're back to live racing. Can King now make the move into... Oh my god. I really do feel worried about those two drivers at the minute, because one lag and that's it. There's going to be a crash. And King's made the move into 5th. Alonso drops down to 6. Oh, King has lost a bit of disconnection. Oh, I hate that. I hate that when you've got like a disconnection issue and reconnect. So Mikey's in Snookster. They're having a great battle between the McLaren and the Williams. And it looks like Robin's moved to 12th. Mikey's dropped down. Oh, to turn 6. They still keep going. They still keep going. Two drivers. Two to bed. Come on! Mikey's holding on for 12th. I don't know what's going on. Has he gone ahead? Yeah, he has. He's gone ahead. But who was that? That was Juan making a move on to Cameron, who's in 14th place. Yellow flag set to 2. That is Carlsberg again. Cameron's moved. Oh my god! Cameron's moved up past Robin for 14th place. I'll just watch this bit for now. But my worry is Hecht. Hecht is really behind now. So they're keeping it cool, keeping it calm, and keeping it real. I was like, Carlsberg going for the softs. Carlsberg's got a 10-second time penalty for extended track limits. Oh, he's trying to get everyone. He knows he's got lapped. That's what he's doing. He's trying to let all the cars through, and it's a bit unfair on him. Really a bit unfair. He's trying not to cause any havoc with the penalties or any of the drivers itself. Joan getting close to Cameron for 13th place. But yeah, we've got quite a few drivers who have had getting close at contacts as well. Yellow flags such as 2 and 3. Still with Colesbury as well. So at the moment, Jamie Morris is in the fastest lap, and he's still in prime position in first. So he's doing fantastic. Gilletto's in second. Colesbury has retired. Colesbury has retired from session on track, and we've got another safety car. We have got another safety car. Let's have a look at Hecht's point of view, just to see what happened to Colesbury. Did Colesbury lose the car, or did he park it? It was a tough look at the camera view that I saw, but it looked like Colesbury was on the right side. I don't know whether he completely lost the car, but he is actually out of the race. And now we've got another safety car. So I don't know whether Hecht will have a good chance of getting a lap down, but be a bit of a big ask now. So we've got 2 safety cars now. 2 safety cars of the evening. But yeah, I think Colesbury's one. I don't know whether he would have avoided that, but he was having a torrid time tonight with the Austrian Grand Prix. So hopefully Gilletto's going to serve ahead. Or Jamie Morris. Well, actually, Giletto, some of the drivers have already gambled to go in the pits. They'll know that they can get the intermediates all the way to the end, or the different tyre wear. So Colesbury has left the garage, and he's very lucky, Jamie Morris. He didn't realise that the safety car was there. If he went past the safety car, he would have automatically got disqualified. Automatically got disqualified, and that's insane. So yeah, it's been a mad race, to be fair. Absolutely mad race, and we're trying to find out what's going to be absolutely impacted from these drivers at all. So yeah, should be interesting to see. Snooze has moved up to 12. As you can see, some of the drivers have gambled on the mediums and the softs, but like second sector into the third, it's still wet. Now, I'm gonna look at those times between Giletto and Alonso. Now, the medium tyres or the hard tyres, if they can last. What's Jamie doing? Well, Jamie's going to the pits. He gambled to go in the pits. Actually, the top 6, 7. They noticed that the tyre wear, unless they've been told that the DRS is active, now it's changed everything now. So, Jamie Morris had a front wheel damage as well. So we've got different leaders now. We've got Alonso, who was in first place, who's a Star is Born, the only driver that's outside of the European continent as well, who's joining the CWC Racing League since probably about 2 seasons ago, I think it is. But yeah, the safety car will come in this lap, because I think all the cars will be all intact by the time we hit into the second sector, into the third. But yeah, Joan has got a yellow 5-second penalty for ignoring yellow flags. So he'll be under a lot of pressure. And as you can see, that the track is getting drier. So the guys who've changed the mediums, these guys have played their spot on, really. I feel bad for Snookster, because I think he would have had a good chance had he not gone the softs, but he'll probably be hoping that there'll be another safety car. Yeah, safety car. Oof, that's a late call from the safety car. So safety car is going to be in this lap. Who will try and survive? So if Alonso can try and get a good exit from turn 10, he needs to get a good exit. No crushes ass. He needs to get a good exit because Charlie ain't messing about. And looks like Kai is trying to be under a lot of pressure on Snook. Snook's got the fastest tyre wear. And Mikey's got ahead of Juan. And also Kieran D's made the move as well into 6. So that's great moves. And I tell you what, look at this. Oh my god, the two Haas. Is it the two Haas cars? Yeah, the two Haas cars go outside! No! Juan has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Who is that? Is that Mikey? Yeah, it is. It's Mikey. Oh my god. Oh my god. Jamie Maris is making a move on the inside. Oh, sorry, the outside. Oh my god. 3 in a bed! We got the 3 in a bed moment. We had the 3 in a bed moment. Finally, we managed to get that. And Mikey trying to make the move on round the outside of Jamie Morris, but mad scenes, to be fair. Absolutely mad scenes. So Charlie putting a lot of pressure on Fernando Alonso's in first place. Oh, Fernando Alonso spun! He has spun! Not what you need. Hecht score 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Kieran D is putting a lot of pressure on Snook. Snook could lose out 2 positions. He has lost to Kieran D. But can Kieran D on for dear life. He's done a brilliant job. Finishes off in second place. We had yellow flags for a brief moment. Cameron's dropped down to 8th. Juan moves up to 7th. But yeah, mad restart. Cameron's back up to 7th. Chain Game Wow's dropped down. No, back up to 10th. So they're having a great battle. These guys are having a great battle. Kai's dropped down to 14th. Echo Meister moves up to 13th place. So Jamie Morris, who really wants to win this race. He wants to get a double win. Back-to-back wins this season for the first time, for his perspective as well. Kai's dropped down to 15. Alonso moves up to 14th. Giletto has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings, so he'll be fuming. Kieran D's got the fastest up the race now, 106.422. So Charlie doing a stellar of a job, holding on for dear life. Is Kieran D? I wonder if Kieran D just did the old switcheroo, just to play mind games, to say, look, I'm going to make this move to Charlie. I wonder if Charlie can try and do it. And looks like we got the Ferrari, Cameron and Arthur. Cameron and Arthur trying to go side by side. Coming up to turn 4. Cameron makes the move. And fantastic move. That's what he needs. And looks like the Red Bull of Bevezia and Juan are having a good battle. So yeah, it's been a mad restart. What's happened to Kieran D? Oh, Kieran D spun. Kieran D, he must have either spun or he's retired. Kieran D is retired from the session. Are we going to get another safety car? Because the car is still intact on the track. So Corey Snook getting under a lot of pressure on Charlie. Snook could have a chance to make the move into the lead. Yes, with that DRS, he wanted it. Oh my God, Cameron! Oh my God, Cameron trying to make the move onto to Mikey for 4th. But as you can see, the pressure is absolutely heated up. It's massive, absolutely massive. But I do feel sorry for Snoop because his tyre wear is not going to be as long as what the guys who are on the medium tyres are going to be on. Because the medium tyres will probably go all the way to the end now. If they can manage the tyre wear, that's the main thing as well. Jamie Morris putting under, getting back into the top 2. Cameron's got another 3-second tyre penalty for multiple warnings. Let's have a look at Oh, sorry, that's his first penalty. Sorry, not second. That's his first penalty. Corey Stokes got the fastest of the race. Oh my God, Charlie, no! Charlie, no, no, no! We got another safety car. We've got another safety car. Oh, Charlie, no. If I was him, I would be fuming. I would be fuming. Because that was his best chance to get a decent result. I don't know whether he got caught by anyone. I couldn't see. But I saw him spun after turn 1. I don't know whether he caught the curb and then he lost it completely. But it's all gone. So this is the third safety car of the evening, guys. This is the third safety car. If I was Corey Snook, I would pit. I would pit for the fresh tyres. But I know the guys are close to each other, so I can understand if he's trying to keep those softs all the way to the end. But his tyre wear is going to be damaged to the rotations if he is going to try and do that. But mad. So yeah, safety car for the third time I'm asking tonight at the Austrian Grand Prix for the CWC League, the F1 League. We've got the F2 League also loaded exclusive for you guys on the LeagueRacing TV channel as well. So yeah, it's just insane stuff. To be fair, it's not as bad as like the Baku race where there was like every 2 laps there was a safety car. Every 2 laps there was a safety car. Or 1 lap there was a safety car. So there was no excitement in the race at all. But this has been a great race. Like so many action packed, and because it went from wet to dries, it's brought a lot of excitement and brought a lot of unbelievable scenes. And watching it now, Juan and Arthur having a big moment. Kieran D says, this was my comeback milk. I was doing great until I touched that curb. Oh, Kieran. I'm just reading the comment. Kieran said, this was my comeback milk. I was doing great until I touched that curb. And you did well. You did well. You got into like the top, I think it was the top 5 at one point. And I thought you was doing a stellar of a job. But I tell you what, the curbs, this game with the curbs have been absolutely deadly. And I'm sure you would agree, Kieran, if you're still on. But the curbs are absolutely deadly. And I don't know whether we'll have the safety car. Oh my God, what's going on? Robin's out! Okay, that's a bit weird. Arthur's got a 5-second penalty for severe collision with Chengin Wow, even though it looked like he spun. So I was P1 and pulling away when I spun. Yeah, I know he was in the top 5. In those lines, shall we say. He was in the top 5. And he did well. He did well, but as I said, the curves are absolutely deadly. It could catch you out. So Hector's going to the pits. Now I wouldn't be surprised if he goes for the softs. He's got nothing to lose. He's got nothing to lose. At the moment, his best finish would be 13th. But the safety car won't come in this lap. They have to try and make sure that all... Oh, actually, they're not messing about. So the safety car's in this lap. So Arthur... Oh God, what's going on? That was a bit weird. That Arthur went straight past the safety car into the pits. And now Corey Sturck will be the new leader. And Jamie Morris, I don't know what I don't know what he was doing. I thought he was thinking that there was another safety car instance. But we are back live racing, guys, again. Just look at that. Coristo trying to warm up those tyres as much as possible, but not too much. As Joao makes a move onto Giletto. Will Giletto now bounce back? Or will he? Oh, Giletto's keeping on the left-hand side. Still on the left-hand side. Still made the move. Fantastic. But who is that? Who is that? That's Alonso. Alonso with that soft tyres. See, Alonso was in first and he spun. You had Kieran D who was in first and he spun and got DNF. So... Oh no! Bevezia is out. Spun. I nearly said out. Bevezia is spun. Bevezia is spun. I thought that was Alonso. I nearly said Alonso again because that was like commentator's curse. So at the moment, Corey Snook is in first place. Jerry Morris is in second. Mikey is in third. Jerry Morris and Mikey, both former teammates of the Williams back in the 2019 game. Alonso lost the back end at turn 1. And could lose out to King for the DRS straight. Oh my god, King's going to make the move on the inside. As long as he keeps all the big contact between Kai and Alonso. But I think what happened was Alonso did not expect that at all. Now Giletto. Oh my god! Cameron trying to get around the outside at turn 4. Oh, we got the 2 in the bed. Cameron, oh no, just got to be careful not to call. Oh, God's sake. Mikey and Cameron, you pair are giving me a heart attack moment. You pair are giving me a heart attack. Because this was mad. Absolutely mad. You got Giletto putting a lot of pressure on Cameron for 4th. But yeah, I mean... Absolutely, this has been a mad race. Absolutely mad race. At the moment, Corey Snook, who started off in 15th, moves up 14 positions to 1st. That is insane. That is absolutely insane. And King's made the move back up to 6th. Or is Echo Meister back up to 6th? Yes, he is, Echo Meister. But both of them will have the DRS. Both of them will have the DRS. Is King going to try and gamble his way into the inside? I tell you what, the moves are going to be fine, and I've got no problem with that at all. But you've got to be careful not to cause any accidents during those times. Alonso putting a lot of pressure on Echo Meister for 7th place with those fresh softs. Ooh. So look at Alonso now. Alonso spun at turn 9. DRS now active. Echo Meister's also at the DRS as well. Oh yeah, because he's under a 2nd. Trying into turn 1. Mikey's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple ones. They're still going. Echo Meister's trying to save fuel as much as possible. But Juan is pouncing at any moment in time. Has he got the DRS? No. Alonso's not got the DRS, but Echo Meister's going to come back. Echo Meister's... Oh, Jesus Christ, Echo. Nearly lost it. Oh my god, what the hell? They're doing it again! Cameron and Mikey... Oh my god, who's that? That's... I thought that was the Red Bull then. It's the Williams and the Ferrari. Oh my god, oh my god. Oh! Cameron going around the outside of the Williams of Mikey. Has he done it? No! Oh, big... argy-bargy moments. Oh, we've got the 3 in the bed! Yes! We've got the 3 in the bed moment for a moment or two. And now it looks like Giletto, Cameron... Oh my god, this is insane. Absolutely insane. And we've got another 3 in the bed. Oh, Jesus. No! No! That will have to be checked by stewards. By the looks of things, that might have to be checked by stewards. I don't know what happened to Alonso, actually. Alonso's dropped down massively. Oh, who's that? That's just gone wide. That's King. Did King lose that front wing? What the hell's going on? Right. I'm saying this on stream now, guys. There's a few drivers who have had lag or desync issues, and King is one of them. I know I probably sound a bit harsh saying it on live stream, but if you watch it back on this, then you'll probably know why I'm saying it. Corey Snook, 13 laps already on those softs. Alonso has retired. Alonso has retired from the session. The softs. You can tell Corey Snook trying to hold on as much as possible. Kai's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple orders. Corey Snook try and keep on the inside line. Alonso has left the garage and left Austrian for another time. Oh my god, Jamie Morris is making a move on the outside. But Corey Snook keeping it on the inside line and will have the inside line again. Oh, brilliant. Brilliant defence from Corey Snook. Corey Snook trying to hold on for dear life for first. But Jamie Morris and Gilletto, second and third. These guys on the medium tyres and now last all the way to the end. But I am worried now for Corey Snook. He's going to do another 10 laps of those softs. If he is going to do that, fair play to him. But, oh, who's gone off? Is that Kai? Yeah, it is. It's Kai. Kai's gone off track at turn 5, I think it is. Oh my god, Jerry Morris and Gilletto. These guys are not, you know, they're not going to wait any longer. But Jerry Morris, if he wants to win this race again, safety car. We've got the safety car. I'm not sure who that's for, to be fair. Not sure who that is for. So Kai's going to the pits. So yeah, it's been a this has been a mad race. We've had 18 drivers, guys, started off. 18 drivers, and now we've got 11 remaining. 11 remain, and this is the 4th safety car of the evening. Again, as I say this, I repeat this, it's not as worse as the Baku. The Baku kept going like the first stint, shall we say, of the race itself at Baku was like 2 laps and then there was a safety car. 2 laps and then there was a safety car. And we don't want to do that again. We don't want to do that again. Corey Snook has finally gone to the pits and he's going on for the fresh softs. Right. Now this is good. Now if you was a betting man now, the top 3 drivers have not pitted. They have all kept the mediums. But look at the rest of the crew. So 8 drivers who have gambled to go on the softs, and they'll go all the way now with the softs to the end. You think your money is going to be on Snook? Could be. If you can get past Juan quickly, I think he's got a chance to challenge Gilletto and pass Gilletto quickly. Kieran D says Jamie needs to pull away and hope those behind him hold up the faster soft runners. It is a massive ask, because when you think about it, I've seen this many times. The tyre wear should be fine. The tyre wear should be fine, but I think it's like the next. It's the next few laps that's going to be crucial. The softs are going to build up the temperature, and they'll be heated up to try and get past these 3. If Jamie can hold on, this will be the best win that he's ever had for a very long time. Best win that he's had for a very long time. So, yeah, so it looks like a few... Yeah, it looks like there's a few people who are just a bit annoyed with the racing tonight, which is quite understandable, to be fair. They'll probably be checked with the stewards after, but... Yeah, that three in a bed moment at turn 3, where Cameron got spun and lost out a few positions. Yeah, I think that will have to be checked by stewards. The safety car's going into this lap again. So safety car's going to be in this lap, and we are going to. Hopefully, there'll be no more. I'm hoping there'll be no more safety cars. Hopefully. So this is the big chance now. If Jamie can get a good start, this would be... Is he making a good move? He's already made a great start. He's nearly a second. Jesus, that's a good start. He needs that start. And now Corey Stuke is under a lot of pressure from King. No, Corey Stuke. Oh my God, what's happened to Juan? Juan has spun at turn 1. And now Corey Stuke trying to hold on for dear life into turn 3. Under a lot of pressure from King. The contact between the two drivers. There's contact, as you can see on... Oh my God, yellow flag set to 1. That is still from Juan. So Juan, who had a chance. Now. Oh my God. Mikey trying to get ahead of Echo Meister. But look at this, guys. King has lost a few positions. But again... What? I'm sorry, guys, but it's very hard for me when someone's desyncing on the stream. I don't know where they technically are. And it's really annoying. Corey Snook, who's holding on for 3rd. Now, Giletto's going to put a lot of pressure on Jamie Morris. Echo Meister's got another 3-second time penalty. Let's have a quick look at the penalties. And it'd be quite interesting, actually, to see what the leaderboard would be like. So, at the moment, Echo will probably drop down to 4th. He'll be dropping down to 4th. Stukester. Now, Stukester needs to get past Giletto as quickly as possible. But because of King, he's under a lot of pressure. Bevezia has dropped... actually, Echo Meister. What's up to Echo Meister? Echo Meister's dropped down to 8. Arthur... What's going on? Arthur! Oh my God! The Williams and Arthur... And battling out for 6th and 7th, and Kai also having a good battle, joining from 8th place. So it's all heated up, guys. It's absolutely all heated up. So Cameron's got another 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. He's got 9 seconds. Oh my God! Oh my God! This is mad! Cameron's retired. Cameron has retired from the session. What's going on? So Jamie Morris has gone. Oh my God! What? Corey Snook. So, what the hell's happened? Giletto is in 9th. Oh my God! The two drivers are cannot contact him, Mikey and Jamie Morris. Oh my God, Corey Snook has lost the back end and now has brought Mikey into play. Juan is back into left the session now. So Mikey's got corner cutting gained 1 pace. So he's got a 5-second penalty. So at the moment, as things stand, Corey Snook will win. The way it looks at the moment, Corey Snook will win the CWC Race League, the F1 League at the Austrian Grand Prix. Jerry Morris has retired. And Giletto has retired as well. So 2 drivers. I'm worried that this is going to be another issues. Oh my God! What's going on between these drivers tonight? Giletto's left the session now. So we got Mikey and Arthur. They're trying to go subside. Mikey's holding on for third. Corey Stuke will be having a chance to get on too in first place. But if Arthur... I understand, Cameron. I understand, mate. We'll have a chat after. Alright, we'll have a chat after. Snooks try and put the pressure on King for first. I mean, I'd like to know how King got first because he was struggling. He was banning out for third. I don't know whether he got caught by some of the others. I don't know. But I'm trying my hardest to catch everything. But from 18 down to 7. From 18 drivers down to 7 drivers remaining. And looking at it from this perspective, it's going to be a mad to find out who's going to finish second and third. But I would like to know if Mikey, because it was Mikey against Jamie Morris who've had some strong battles in the past. I don't know if them two got caught together at this corner here. I don't know. But Kai's dropped down to 7th. But yeah, look at it. Mikey with 8 seconds. He will 8, 11, 12, 10. So it looks like it could be Arthur. It could be Arthur and King who are going to be in the top 3. With Snookster who's going to be... who's just about to cross the line. Oh no, King's just crossed the line. Right, Snookster, it's got to keep within 6 seconds. If he loses that 6-second battle, that means King's going to win this race. So that's what I'm saying. This is vital now. Oh my god, look at this. The battle for 4th, 5th and 6th is absolutely heated up. And also Echo Meister moves up to 5th. Bevezia moves back up to 4th. And they're all bunched up now. They're all bunched up. Oh my god, 4 drivers. Oh, Arthur and Bevezia are... there's going to be a crash. There's going to be a crash if they don't watch it from this point of view. But I'll tell you, I told you there was going to be a crash, and it was Echo Meister and Kai. So at this moment in time, King we're about to cross the line to finish off in first. But it all depends if Snook can try and hold on within the second barrier, and he does. He's won the Austrian Grand Prix. Congratulations to him. Mikey does not finish in the top 3 because Arthur's just nicked it into 3rd place. Mikey's in 4th. Bivizia is in 5th. But yeah, mad scenes to be fair. So it started off well, and then it just died down a bit. I'll probably help more talk about it in the session that we see. But well done to Corey Snook, who I think that's his first win of the season, I think. Let me double check. So Corey Snook, yeah, that's his first win. He's had a second in the second race of the season, but this is his first win of the season. So well done to Corey Snook. Absolutely brilliant stuff. And I think it would have been a different story had Jamie Morris and Mikey did not have that battle, but again, it could be all different. So here are your race classification for the Austrian Grand Prix for the CWC Racing League, the F1 League. You've got Corey Snook is in first, King is in second, Arthur third, Mikey fourth, Bevezia fifth, Eckermeister sixth, Kai seventh, Giletto, Morris, Cameron, Juan, Hecht, Alonso, Chain Game Wow, Charlie, Kieran D, Cosbury and Ninja. They've all had the DNFs or retirements during that race. I will be back in about a few minutes time, guys, to get the top 3 drivers in. If not, we'll try and finish off the stream for the evening. So be right back, guys. Don't go anywhere. Be right back. Good evening, guys. Welcome back to the CWC Racing League, the F1 League, at the Austrian Grand Prix for the F1 League. I wish your host with the most, Mark, and it was how should I put this? It was a bit of a strange race, shall we say. It was exciting at the start. Don't get me wrong, it was excitement to start, and then all of a sudden, the last 5 laps or so, after the fourth last safety car, was a bit manic. It was just like pinball machines, but it looks of things anyway. But again, I will get some of the drivers' point of view to hear their thoughts. So I've got the winner of the Austrian Grand Prix, which is Corey Snook, and I've unfortunately, because King doesn't let me know if he's got a mic or not, and Arthur doesn't have a mic. I don't know whether he has this week, but I have invited them in. So for this week, I'm just doing a one outside, because obviously, 2 outside drivers who are not in the top 3, to hear their thoughts of what's happened in their racing perspective. So we're going to speak to Corey Snook, and we've got Mikey and also Cameron as well, to hear their thoughts of what happened from the late retirements. Late retirements. The one late retirement and one a bit of an incident as well. We'll discuss that after. So we're going to speak to Corey Snook first to hear his thoughts. Corey Snook, how you doing, mate? You all right?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks.
You good? You good? This is your first win of the season. How does it feel?
I mean, I didn't think it would come this early, if I'm honest. I mean, obviously I got a bit of luck with all the crashes, but
yeah,
I mean, you've got to be there to capitalise on it.
Oh, absolutely, and that's what you need. You have to be at the ball and try and be absolutely spot on. If you don't capitalise on it, you're going to kick yourself to think, when am I ever going to win a race again? But from your perspective, I mean, this is your second podium since, I believe it was the second race of the season, if I remembered it right. I think it was the second race that you had. Let me check. Of course, yes, it was. It was the Spanish Grand Prix. I remembered that. That was a great performance from you. And you had another great performance because you got the driver of the day from the game as well, from, I believe, 15th all the way to 1st. Yeah. So, how did you do it, to be fair?
I mean, initially I was going to do qualifying, but I invalidated every single lap. So I was like, yeah, that's it, I'm starting from the back.
Fair enough.
And I thought, it is going to rain, so maybe the back would be the best place to be to get rid of all the carnage. But, I mean, everyone went on mediums, and I went on softs, and I didn't know if it was going to pay off at first. But I knew there was going to be another safety car at some point.
Yeah.
So, I was just hoping, and it came at like the most perfect time.
Yeah, because I was going to say, it looked like, at first I thought that was a strange call to get the softs. I understand you had to get a good exit, like to get a good start from one of the safety car point of views, but I was worried, thinking you was already done 13 laps, your tyre wear would have been gone, completely gone, and I couldn't think that you would have done another 10 laps on the softs. No way to do that. But then I think you was really lucky with that safety car, because everyone else pitted except for the top 3 that had the mediums. Was you surprised the top 3 didn't go in?
Yes, I was very surprised. I thought everyone were going to pit, but they didn't. So
fair enough. I thought the way it looked as if, this is your best opportunity to make the perfect opportunity to win the Austrian Grand Prix. You had some great battles. Correct me if I'm wrong. You had some great battles throughout tonight. But what was your best one ever?
What, in the race?
Yes. Yeah.
I think probably with King on the last. I don't know what lap it was, but me and King were going side by side in the second sector, and I thought it was quite good.
Heartbreaking moments, or heart-mouth moments, shall we say, as well. So, well done for tonight, Corey, and it's good to see you win your first race of the season. I think that might help you out with the driver's standings as well. So,
definitely.
I know. I remember the last time I spoke to you, said you was going to try and keep the consistency going, or try and get within the top 5 if you can.
Yeah.
And it's still a good win, first win. That should be. But it's a shame that we've got a break next week. So it would have liked to see you if you would have got another win on the bounce straight away next week, but unfortunately not. We won't find out in 2 weeks' time. So, Corey Snook, I hope you have a good break, and well done for you tonight. Great win for you at the Austrian Grand Prix. Well done tonight, mate.
Cheers.
You can stay if you want. You can shoot off. It's up to you. But thank you very much for joining tonight, mate. Well done. Mikey, how you doing, mate? You all right?
Yeah, I'm doing fine.
Yeah, you're doing fine. You're doing absolutely fine. Just before we started the interviews itself, I believe you had a couple of 3 in a bed moments as well, didn't you?
I did, yeah.
So you had some from your perspective. You, even though I like watching the the racing itself, but you would have been headache moments as well with that 3 in a beds.
I mean, with those 3 in a bats, with those multiple 3 in a bats, I was always in the middle of it, and I always hated every second of it because there can be everything can go wrong at that moment, because the one on your right can turn left, the one on the left can turn right, and you're just getting squeezed.
Yeah, that's why it's the unexpected to find out who will try and win. 3 doesn't go into 1 corner at all. If it does, tell me off next time, because I'll never see that ever again. To have a 3 car that's perfectly gone through without any issue, which I've never seen it for a very long time. But from your perspective, you did everything you could. I've noticed that you was trying battling out through the pack tonight, but the one that's I know I've said this to you before we started, but the one that I want to talk about actually is I was watching one of the cars, and I noticed you and Jamie were battling out. I think it was lap 33, 34. It was probably about 2 or 3 laps near the end. Is that correct?
Yeah.
So from I'm just going to say this from your perspective, and we'll have to find out from Jamie's next time, but from your perspective, what actually happened from your point of view as well?
Well, I went for a move because I saw him going deep, so I went for a switchback, but I accidentally hit him lightly, and I think he took that personally, and I think he just wanted me to go into the wall, so he just turned me into the wall, I think. But I'm not sure. Maybe it was just that he lost control of his car, but we'll see.
Okay, because from the camera angle that I saw, it didn't look like, I don't know who was at fault. Pretty much. That's why I was asking from your perspective what happened from your point of view. We might see it from the Discord next time as well. So, but from your perspective, I just wanted to know from your side of things, because the camera view that I had, it looked like you two must have caught the wheels together. That's why I wasn't 100% sure. And then you two both hit the wall. That's why I wasn't 100% sure.
I mean, no, we did not hit. We were not stuck to each other. I was giving him room, and then he just, from my POV, it just looked like he just turned into me. So, yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll let the stewards sort that out as well. But I just wanted to hear from your perspective as well, because it's a bit different, you know what I mean, from that perspective. But you got 4th overall after a mad race tonight. Did you expect that tonight?
I mean, I was actually expecting P3 after half a race.
Yes.
Because, I mean, at some point I was kind of lost in the race, and then I fought my way back up in front. So yeah, I was at some point I was expecting P3 or something, but that got denied because of the 5-second time penalty that I got from Jamie.
Yeah.
Which I hope that is gonna get removed, but yeah. Still, P4 is a good result, even though it's a good result from the place where I started, P11, I think I started. So yeah.
Yeah, we'll see what's going to happen from obviously from the stewards' point of view and what they're going to try and do with the penalties as well. But you did well to get fourth, and as you said, you was at the back of the grid at one point. So it's kind of like a mammoth push to get yourself back into the top three, or the top three or top four. But overall, it's still a good push to get yourself into fourth, and a good drive when you think about it as well from your perspective.
Yeah.
So, Mikey, well done for getting fourth. Again, we'll find out what's going to happen next time on the incidents on there. But cheers for that, Mikey. Cheers for popping in, actually. You wanted to join in because you pestered me on the chat to join in the comms box. So, there's your promise as well. So, well done for tonight. Well done for getting fourth. And hopefully we'll see you soon. Hopefully in the top three properly next time. How about that?
Yeah, will do.
Nice one, Mikey. Cheers for that. We've got Cameron. How you doing, Cam? You alright? You okay?
Right, hello.
You okay? Okay, so I could tell by the sounds of things, and we've said it from the start, but just before we start going live, you was, and rightly so, and 100% agree, absolutely annoyed. There was a few instances where you've been like battered pretty much on track, and I know racing is like touching cars and stuff, that's understandable, but not like, we don't want to see any battering, like whacking, or you know what I mean, like uncontrollable cars. Is that the right word to say tonight from the other drivers?
Well, start with the turn 3 spin was my fault.
Okay.
Hot-headed, didn't realise there was 3 cars there still because Gelato was in front. Tried to move over and round I go. Teammate goes into the back of me. How, I don't know. And then he decides he wants to retire on track because he's on the wrong tyres in the wet. Just go back to the pits and retire. It causes a safety car.
Oh,
Now,
okay.
I'm sat there in a park with Jamie, and he's leading a race perfectly fine. He's doing everything he possibly can, and my teammate has caused a safety car for no reason. He hasn't crashed. He hasn't spun. He's on softs on wet track, so he's retired. He's given up. And you've got Hecht, who decides he wants to go and overtake everyone, which you're not really meant to do in this game. You've got Arthur, who decides he wants to go and overtake everyone, including the safety car, just so he can pit to change the front wing, which just isn't right. You've got one of the alphas that isn't Jamie, that completely just turns in on me and spins me around. And then all the race long, we try and overtake people. I've just had an argument with Ninja. You try and overtake people, you get bumped. You can't race anyone in the midfield. They bump you like hell. There's racing people and then there's bumping people. Now, I'm the first one to admit, I haven't always been a clean driver, but these last few races, since the start of this season, I've actively tried to not touch anyone. But this race, I couldn't avoid anything. There's people going 3 wide into turn 1, which just isn't doable. People trying to go 3 wide into the last corner. Me and Mikey were alright at the last corner. Jota decides to stick his car there. What am I meant to do? I can't race like that. Now, I sound like a whiny little brat, but everyone else has it. Yes, everyone else will go, well, I have to deal with bumping. No one should have to deal with bumping. That's my point. It's not just that I'm having to deal with it. It's that the driving standards from before Baku have just gone out the window. It's gone, and I don't know what to do.
I agree with you. Before Baku, everything was like, as from what I've seen as a commentator, was fine. But since Baku onwards, yes, there's been 1 or 2. I think it was 1 race that was okay, but Baku and this one particularly for the last few laps in Austria was manic. It was like it was completely gone, and I 100% agree with you on that one, Cameron. Yes, the standards, it feels like it's dropped massively again. I understand your frustration. As a driver in other leagues that I've been doing in the past, I get your frustration, and I would be the same situation if it happened to me. I'm like, what could I do when people can't understand how it works as well with the driving as well? This obviously, if it doesn't improve, then there's going to be a mass exodus, I think. Anyway, I'm saying this on stream because I feel like if the standards doesn't improve, it feels shame because CWC has been on for 7 years now, and this season, before this season, we've not had any issues at all. But I don't know what's happened in the last few laps, but a few races, sorry, except for the one, but between Baku and now. But hopefully with the break, I'm saying this on live stream, I'm hoping that the standards have massively improved by the time we hit Portugal or Portimao, and that'll be the honest truth with that as well. So I can understand your frustration, Cameron, and if you want to say a few more about your race, you can go ahead if you want, but I can understand you're absolutely cheesed off, and I would agree with that as well.
I mean, I don't know how much I can say without getting moaned at by Ninja, but I mean, last season I was slow as hell. I won 2 races and they were flukes. Now, I didn't care because the racing was brilliant. Like, Mikey racing was brilliant. Carlsbury, D, Ninja, Jamie, everyone, Chain Game WoW even. Brilliant racing. And I loved it last season. Bahrain was fine, but I was out in the lead. And we saw Bahrain, barely anyone finished. So
yeah.
Yes, I won and I didn't get tangled with anyone. But as I said, I'm not angry because it's just me. I'm angry because it's everyone. Everyone just seems to have lost the ability to drive. Now, I had a blip. I had a blip in turn 3 when I closed in on Mikey and spun round. I can admit that. But that ain't the issue. If you want to punish me for that, fine. I don't care as long as it sorts out what's happened with everyone else.
That's understandable. That's understandable from your point of view, Cameron. Have you got any more to say before we start?
I'll get in trouble.
Okay, no worries, mate. Obviously, before you had the retirement, you tried everything you could to get yourself back into.
Mate. It was dreadful.
Fair enough. Okay. All right. We'll stop it from there because I don't want to cheese you off even more on that one, Cameron. But from your perspective, thank you for popping in and hear your thoughts of what happened from your perspective tonight.
All I will say is if I've annoyed people, I don't care. I honestly don't care.
Fair enough. Cheers for that, Cameron. Thank you for popping by. But stay behind. You guys stay behind. I want to hear your thoughts as well. So, cheers for Corey Snook, Mikey and Cameron for their thoughts of the racing that they have had during the Austrian Grand Prix. Next week there is no race at all because we are on a week's break. We will be back in 2 weeks' time for the Portuguese Grand Prix. I believe it's Portimao. Correct me if I'm wrong, if I got it wrong. But as far as I know, race 7 will be at the Portimao Grand Prix. So here we go, guys. I'm going to shoot off now, and I'll see you all in 2 weeks' time. Take care of yourselves. For the final time of asking, guys, can you please make sure you like and subscribe to the LeagueRacing TV channel for all the live races itself? And for the final time of asking, can we get at least 10 likes for this race tonight? Will be a massive help to me and to the LeagueRacing TV channel. I'm going to shoot off now, guys. Take care of yourselves. Alright, bye-bye.